So this is a 2010 BMW 328i. Same one in a previous video that I replaced the positive lead and cable up under the battery. I got it started, got it running. It said that the eccentric shaft motor had a short internally. So today I'm changing it. This is the eccentric shaft. The eccentric shaft motor. In order to get to it, you have to pull the engine cover off, take out two ignition coils, one in front of the eccentric motor, one behind. There is E7 inverted torques, maybe E6. I haven't fitted on there yet. It's one of the two. And it takes it loose from the valve cover. Then there's one up under here that looks to be the same size. So I'm going to try first to take the motor loose. That way I have more wiggle room for the ignition coils to come out. I can move them now, but I can't get them loose. So here we go. It is not an E7. Try an E8. It is an E8 on this one anyways. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be the same on all. See if I can get down in there and just take that bottom one out. If I can, then that'll save me a little bit of headache. Nope. I don't know who worked on this thing before, but everything is broken. I don't know where that went. I'll find it in the end. Let's try it one more time now that I've got a little bit more room. This thing is spring loaded, so be very careful. And there is the eccentric shaft motor. It's essentially a stepper motor that moves the eccentric shaft. Man, these things are in there. Alright, now they're not. This heat showed back down in the hole. So the new one didn't come with a new seal. This one isn't leaking, so I don't see much need in replacing it. There is a reset procedure for this to make sure you get it back where it's zeroed out. It will do that on its own. You just have to follow the procedure to be able to do it. I'm entirely sure that's the route I do it. Let's get rid of foot. These are not tight coming out, so they're not going to be super tight going back in. This does have a tab on the bottom of it. The new one has one on the bottom of it as well, so make sure it's lined back up. This guy, scrap heap. I'm using a quarter drive Milwaukee M12. Supposedly they don't offer any torque with these, but there is torque, so be very careful. Make sure your bolts are lined up. Would advise against doing exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to get this out of the driveway because I still have enough, about 15 cars back here behind me. Now that that's done, we'll plug it back in. Drop the front ignition coil back in. Goes in a lot easier than it came out. And drop the back one back in. These will have to be fixed at another time. He wants to get his girlfriend's car back to her, so the pressure of the wiring harness will hold these on for the most part. Just have to make sure all of the clips are in their exact home and put these back on. They don't really hold anything because they're all switched out. Grab the phone off of here. Nope, I'm going to set it down. I can bring it inside as a selfie stick. Well, I guess we'll just do it this way. Well, I thought I had the keys in here, so 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So per the directions, put the key in, turn the car on, press the gas pedal, the accelerator pedal 10 times within 10 seconds, and you'll hear the eccentric shaft motor start humming or moving. So the main reason why I'm doing this is because it had an erratic idle. That tachometer right there was going to 1500, 400, 1500, 400, 1500, 400, and then it would sound like it's dying on the outside, almost like a diesel would. I ran the codes on it. It said that there was a short internally on the eccentric shaft motor, so that's why I replaced it. This thing's got 230,000 miles on it. multiple codes that I have to clear. Okay, let me grab my scanner and clear the codes real quick.